Hi folks, Dave here, Adirondack Domestead update. I don't even know what I'm going to call this one because it's just more of the same. I'll walk you around and show you some of the stuff that we've taken care of. It's really kind of just more of the same. There's really just roofing and stuff. So let me walk you around, show you what we got going. Okay, you've seen the arches. I know you know about those. That's going to be plywooded soon. Roofer is making really good progress. The top of the cupola is shingled. We put the plywood up there for the to enclose the cupola. That's framed in the inside, and so it's going to be. We'll have windows, awning windows in those. We're probably going to put them in the spring. I don't see how I'm going to be able to get them in time this year, and I'm just going to seal that cupola off anyways, just so I can keep the heat in for this winter alone, so we can work in there. But you can see what's going on here. Shingles. It's all about shingling and staying ahead of the roofer. So they've been working on everything down low. That's one of the skylights that has been completely flashed and shingled around, so that's fully sealed. They still have to get up and do those. That's one of the second floor window sets. This right here is fully flashed, and that window is fully flashed, and that is the bedroom extension, and they've got a few more shingles to put on up there. We put way up there, you can't see it, I can't show it to you, it's kind of hard to see. Both of the skylights are in up there. The egress window is now installed as well. Piles of shingles is slowly shrinking, and my roofer says that he's gone through half the shingles. He's done a count, and he's gone through half of all the shingles at this point. And he figures it's only got a couple more weeks to go because of where they're at. I mean, it's really just a matter of finishing up this side and then the top of the garage. So, okay, here's the last skylight. We put the last skylight in just a couple days ago, and roofers help us lift it up there. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, but that's always a good thing. So we got that taken care of, and that's installed. Been slowly cleaning up the work site. Right here there was a massive stack of pallets that we didn't need to have here anymore. A lot of materials that were stored on it have already gone onto the house, and we didn't need to have the pallets here anymore taking up space. So I picked all that up, moved them down. There was another stack right there. Rocks, I've been picking up rocks everywhere. This right here is gonna stay here, this pile of lumber. We'll just cut this up and use it as we need to. That's the last of the shingles right there. So what's way over there and here, that's the last of them. And then it'll be basically shingled. So you can see that they've got a lot of the garage. I mean, half the garage is already shingled as well. So it's really close. And then my rock piles are getting bigger. We keep collecting rocks from either what we're digging out or tripping over, and they'll be used for various things. Okay, so right along this part of the driveway, walking down from the garage dome, over here will be the septic tank, and then over here will be the septic field. So I'm going to use big rocks, these really big rocks, to block off these areas once we get it all in here, so that people will not be tempted to park on them. So let's take a walk through the blueberries here. So I've been digging trenches with my tractor, and these trenches are for electric and waste. So I have it set so that the electric and waste are coming down sort of close to each other, and then the waste is going to Y off right here, and then that'll take care of that. Electric's going to come out over here. I'll have this come out right down there, and that'll come out and connect up to the power at the meter right there. So that'll get cleaned up, and actually within a couple weeks I should have power on site. That'll be really nice. So yeah, and I've been cleaning up, just trying to pick up the trash, you know, and put things away. I gotta sweep that off. That, I don't know if I mentioned it before, this pad was really just what was left over in the concrete pumper truck. It's about a yard, and so I just basically framed it and said you can dump it in there, and it turned out to be just about right. So now I have a pad there. So eventually what I'll do is I'll build a little lean-to shed roof right off of this thing, and then I'll have a place to park lawnmowers or stuff. So, you know, that was a trash pile right there, and this camper has been sold. My buddy sold it. Not too sure when it's going to go, but actually my roofer bought it, and we'll see. I told him he can keep it here if he wants for the winter and just leave it till the spring. I don't care. It's not taking up space. Not a hardship at all. So yeah, I've got this is one of the burn trash piles that we need to pull out and set afire, and then this is the other really big pile, and that's where I put all the future firewood right there. And so dark in there, but you know, you've seen that stuff. And then my failed experiment of a rock sifter, it didn't hold up. Yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Kind of didn't want to admit it at first. I thought I'd try it. I was trying to be gentle, but you can't be gentle with those things, and it just did not hold up. It busted. And then, what are you going to do? So my piles of dirt over here, which eventually will be relocated into other areas, and that's the path, such as it is, because we haven't been using it much, down to the pond. I'll edit that out. Okay, so to recap, you know what we've gotten done. Like I said, it's just more of the same. And so what's in the near future? What's in the near future?
Beats the heck out of me. No, we have
let's see.
Doors we got to get
We're in the process of looking at ordering doors.
Siding, so temporary siding.
Yeah.
Just so that our air barrier doesn't get ruined over the winter.
Yeah.
Yep. Electric.
Yep.
Did you?
I showed the trench,
Awesome.
And so I think within a couple of weeks we'll have the electric in, and we'll have temporary power inside. I have a panel box. We just have to basically build a temporary wall for it, and right next to where the power line will come up, and boom, we should have power on the inside. And then
we still have to air barrier and vent the cupola.
yeah, that's right. So there's parts that are a part of the cupola venting, which is part of the entire roof venting system, and so I need to get up within the next week up on the top of the roof and cut some slots.
I need to get up on top of the roof.
Whatever. So and then we cut some slots where they need to go. Not a big deal. Pretty easy to do, because the venting package is really wide. It covers the whole thing up, and so the roofer and I are on the same page with that. He knows how he's got to install all that stuff. It's pretty straightforward. Let me see.
The flashing around the bottom.
Yeah, we're flashing around the bottom of the foundation and the riser walls. We're doing that now. Deb's doing that now. Let's see. I think that's it for now, right? That's it for now. After that, essentially,
That's the
that'll
main
wrap
stuff
up the
to
outside.
get it totally watertight for the winter.
Yeah.
And then we can start working on the inside.
One more thing.
Oh.
Once they finish framing in around the arches around the front of the
that's right.
garage, then we have to build that front wall.
Right.
That front wall will not be, for this winter, it will not be a full garage door opening. It'll just be, it'll be framed for that. For eventually next year, it'll have a garage door installed. But right now, what we're going to do is we'll frame it all in, and then we'll just make a temporary man door, essentially a large man door, so we can get material in and out. But that's it. So
or woman door.
the woman. Well, if it's a woman door, it needs to be small.
Oh.
So let's see.
You're not near that.
You think?
God.
So that's it. That'll wrap up the outside of the house and get it essentially waterproof and enclosed. So and then we'll talk about, in the very near future, we'll talk about the interior, which will be a whole other project. It'll be it'll be a couple months worth of work, but it won't be too bad. So
Peace.
life is good in the Adirondacks.
Yeah, Dave's making me do all the work while he stands there videoing.